you people, you know who we are, but you don't know why we're here. That is a reference to the late, great Scott Hall, who passed away yesterday, Poseidon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Much to the dismay of everyone. He was a legend in wrestling, much like Mike Ward is a legend in comedy.
And I'm going to die from a hip replacement going wrong. Too.
Yeah, you're going to try to lift him. Fuck up your hip.
Yeah, I was sad when I found out he died.
Me too. I was very sad.
Really sad.
Yeah.
I loved his. I was watching. Everyone was putting up a clip. The thing that he said at the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. And then fucking went mental.
Yeah, he was a great character. He was it was fucked up yesterday. I felt very bad. I felt very, very bad about it. Because anyone that gives you stuff like that, like a lot of entertainment in your childhood, you remember it fondly, and it reminds you of how fleeting all this is. Yeah. No one's making it out alive. We're all gonna go at some point.
Yeah. And wrestlers make it out fucking early. Like they always check out quick.
Yeah, they all.
Like he was 63. I think
he's young.
Yeah. Fuck, he passed that early.
Yeah.
God damn.
In order to commemorate him, I've been giving clotheslines to women in the street.
Oh, that was his thing. He used to give clotheslines to women.
No, but he does give clotheslines. I was like, I'm gonna take one. I can't give like the razor's edge. It's too complicated to lift these broads up and then slam on the concrete.
I've been using weird redneck drugs.
Yeah,
just to pay homage.
Oh, speaking of paying homage, we need to pay the bills.
Pay homage to Polysleep.
Yes. Polysleep, which is, I think, the best mattress producers and pillow producers this side of the galaxy. Poseidon, did you know there's a promo happening right now with Polysleep?
Yes, there is.
They're trying to motivate people to get better sleep. So this month, there's challenges. And they're teaching people how to sleep. Make sure you drink a lot of water. You set time aside for yourself. No TV an hour before bedtime, that kind of stuff. And to help you get the right equipment, which is pillows that are of quality, mattresses, they have a deal running right now with 2-drink minimum. There's 25% off if you use the promo code 25drink25. Or is it big drink 25?
No, it's big drink 25.
Big drink, we got upgraded.
25.
Yay.
Yeah.
So that means that we're doing a good job. Big drink 25. Use that promo code all the way to the end of the month, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Till the March 31st, I believe. There's 31 days in March. Yeah. So you get 25% off. And look, I'm using I have Polysleep mattress and pillows. All good. And I got pillows. I bought a pillow for my mom, too, as a gift. She swears by that pillow. I found out about it from you and Preach because you both got those Polysleep pillows.
I bought a Polysleep pillow from my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
She fucking loves it, yeah. It's the best pillow I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
They're good pillows.
I have a pillow as well. And it's fucking fantastic, I have to say as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's customizable. They let you take stuff out.
You can take out layers, make it the right size for you.
Yeah.
I think there's even a zipper that if you take out a few layers, you can basically tighten it.
Yeah,
so it doesn't
exactly.
feel loose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like the loose too. I like
so they've thought of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. There you go.
Polysleep.ca, use the promo code BIGDRINK25, get yourself 25% off, and enjoy your sleep. Speaking of sleep, Poseidon.
Yes.
Put you on a goddamn sleeper hold. You ever been to a live wrestling event?
I have, yes.
Oh, really? When?
Yes, one. I think, how old was I? 16, I think I may have been.
I like the pageantry of wrestling events. I don't know if they still do explosions, but when I was young, there used to be pyro inside the building.
I used to always go in Quebec City at the Coliseum. And I'd always get tickets to the same place because I knew where they entered. So the taller guys, I'd always try to slap them on the head when they'd come in. And it never worked. But then one time I hit Big John Studd on the head, he was like 6 inches taller than him. And he turned around and scared the shit out of me. Because, when you're little, you kind of know, like your older brother goes, that's fake. Yeah, and you go, it is, but, they can fuck me up, too.
Yeah, they're giants.
Yeah, they're fucking huge men, and I'm a little 8-year-old.
I accidentally got hit on TV, on Raw, when I was in high school, by The Big Show.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there with Down and some other people, and I think it was Big Show versus Booker T, and the fight got out of the ring.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
I think you saw a video of this, The fight got out of the ring, and they went, into the crowd. And I don't know how the fuck I was distracted, but they're fighting and they were coming around, and then I turned for 1 second. I didn't realize, and everyone had kind of moved aside, and they made kind of like a little hallway for them. Like everyone was around them, and they were letting them walk and fight each other. But I hadn't realized. So I turned around, and they were like right in front of me, and I didn't have time to back up. And the Big Show just comes into me, and I was like a fly. You see on the camera, I think my flag, because I had a Greek flag, just fly in the air, and me collapse and fall down. And then Don was like, "Oh, are you okay? What happened?" I was like, "Oh, no. It was like a car. It was like a car hit me." It was literally, there was no chance of me staying up. He hit me, and it was as if a car hit a toddler.
Yeah.
And I don't even think
How
he
old
noticed.
were you?
I was in high school.
Okay,
I
but
was
you
big.
were still a big.
Yeah, I was big for high school, but not for the Big Show.
Is like he was 500 pounds in those
I was a
days.
baby. I was in front of him. I was a child. It was, sometimes you get hit, but there's a chance of you staying up. I know what smaller people feel like in hockey when I run into them. There's no chance. There's zero motion. It's just whatever motion he sends you, that's where you go. So I remember falling down. Yeah, it was fun, but I didn't get the people like you should sue. It's like I don't have any bruises or anything.
Yeah,
whatever.
and you're gonna sue.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
I was distracted.
He's 2.13 meters and weighs 174 kilograms.
What?
Thank you.
Are
Thank
we
you, doctor.
doing the show? It's 174 kilograms.
Get with the metric system.
We're going after that sweet European market.
Well, because every time I Google shit,
He is 470. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're 175 kilograms.
So we're going metric and burlesque at the same time.
Yeah.
We're doing fucking vaudeville.
Yeah, sorry. the lock it unlocked. And
He lost a lot of weight though. Big Show is
he got in
medium
shape.
show now.
Yeah. He lost a lot of weight, and then he left. He's in AEW now, I believe.
Yeah, and he's got the worst sitcom on
Netflix.
On Netflix,
I've never
But
watched it. I could tell it was gonna be shit.
I don't know why Netflix tried to get into the sitcom game like in front of a live audience. No one watches that except
that.
for people that are still watching CBS.
Yeah, brain dead.
Yeah. So anyone that made the switch from regular TV to the internet, no one is like, you know what I miss about regular TV? Fucking people laughing all the time.
I need a cue to tell me when to laugh. It only works for a live, unscripted, like a stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Then if you hear people laughing, it makes you feel at ease because it's a conversation. But it would be weird. Like imagine an action movie full. But every time there's an action scene, you hear sounds of, "Oh, that was sick!"
Yeah.
You're like, "What the fuck?
World
who is that?"
star.
Yeah. You're like, "Who is that?"
Like whenever you look at
There are people in your house. Turn around.
like when the first time I heard about torrents and I started watching like bootleg movies, that's what I fucking hated. Like, because remember in the old days, you'd have someone filming.
I can't watch it like that.
But, in 2003,
That's all there was.
I was like, this is the best.
This is the future.
I'm watching a movie that's out now with some guy's head, and you'd hear people laughing, and sometimes, like, the camera would move. But I remember it was so fucking annoying. Because you watch a movie, and then you forget that the quality is shit, but then you hear a laugh, and you're like, go fuck yourself.
Or someone's too close to the camera and they're like, you want to get dessert after this? Yeah. It's like, shut up, Batman's saying something. Yeah, no, I always hated that when I would torrent and I would see that it was the wrong version, that it was the video cam version. I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't either.
Yeah.
It was I would get to some torrents like before I learned which ones to download. I would download some and then I'd realize that it was because the internet was no because it was very.
And then I was like, this is a happy accident.
Yeah. At least no one's laughing now.
Is that man crying? That man is crying.
But I wouldn't know which ones to download, so sometimes it would be like in the movie theaters filmed and everything. I would get so angry because it would take some movies would take days to download. So I wouldn't even watch the movie. I was like, fuck this movie.
Wait, remember how we take it for granted, but internet was so slow in comparison. Like now we're downloading gigabytes and we're like, it's taking 3 minutes for 4 gigabytes. What the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
And then back in the day, it's like, oh, I can't wait to hear this song. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. I remember the first time I watched the Pam and Tommy video, I pressed play, pause, and then I went about my week and came back for like 4 seconds of porn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's completely absurd.
Oh, there's one thing we never talk about whenever we talk. Like, there's a series now, the Pam and Tommy video.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a documentary. But we never talk about, she made a sex tape with the singer from Poison before the Pam and Tommy
I did not know this.
It's super short, though. It's like...
no way.
It's like 15 seconds long. I used to watch that one a lot because that was the only one you could fucking like press play and have it right away, and then you just watch it in a loop.
What was
kind of
it?
like a GIF.
Just him banging her.
No, him. I think you see her ass. I think you see her sucking his dick for like half a second. It's like very bad porn.
So so he just taped it.
I think it looked like he had a camera in his bedroom.
Oh, so you see both of them.
Yeah, you see both of them.
Okay, so did she know she was being videotaped?
I don't know.
So everyone was banging her and just taping it?
I used to think so, but she never looks at the camera, so she probably didn't know.
So everyone just used to bang her and tape it. Poor lady, bro.
And she, like, when you look at the Tommy Lee sex tape and the guy from Poison sex tape, it's like they're working with different material. Like Tommy had a fucking cock.
Yeah.
Like he had a porn star cock.
Yeah.
And the guy from Poison had a hairband guy cock.
Yeah, he had a penis.
Yeah.
One guy had a penis, the other guy had a cock.
Yeah. The guy from Poison did have a penis. The other guy had.
The other guy had it's Vince McMahon style.
Yeah.
He had a cock.
He had the big show.
Yeah, he had the big show in his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just finished watching that. It was okay.
The Pam and Tommy thing?
Yeah, the show, not the video. I've never seen the video.
Video is you feel bad because there's a bit of porn, but it's mostly just a happy couple going a car ride to their boat.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of if they don't know they're being taped, like the voyeurism. It's never turned me on. It makes me feel weird, so I can't watch it. The only thing I saw, which then I think was done on purpose, but the only thing I saw was because I remember my buddy showed it to me at his house. It was when Kim Kardashian, before she was famous, she had the Ray J tape.
Yeah.
I saw a minute of that because I remember he showed me, and I thought that was stolen, but apparently it wasn't. They wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that was on purpose.
That was on purpose. So I don't.
But
feel
the
too guilty.
Pam and Tommy one, it was. I didn't feel. I remember the first time I watched it was like whenever it came out, like early 2000s, or was that late 90s or early 2000s, and I didn't feel guilty or bad about watching it, but something felt weird. Something felt off. Like it wasn't like I'm gonna jerk off. I was just like, oh yeah, this is
someone's home video.
But I did end up jerking off too. Anyway. It took me.
Well, I don't know how I would have reacted if it was in front of me. I don't know how I would have reacted. I never put myself in that situation.
I was not pleased with myself.
Yeah.
I was very
disgusting. He's looking at me. He's like, "You disgust me." It was good though. But you're disgusting. I get it. But you're disgusting.
I don't blame you, bro. Fucking Tommy's got a beautiful dick, bro.
Yeah. Jesus.
Hold on a second. First of all, I need you to say it again in Vince McMahon voice, but you use the word cock.
What's Vince? I've never done Vince McMahon voice.
Cock. You never done Vince McMahon voice?
No, never.
It's the greatest thing ever.
Hold on. He's got a great cock.
Yeah, he's
like
very
he's
very loud and aggressive. Like, you're fired.
Like that. You're fired. Like
no, it's a bit more crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Him is very stern.
Okay, I see.
He was so smart. Vince McMahon, like, remember when he fucked over Bret Hart?
Yeah.
That should have ruined his career. But he was like, oh, people hate me. This is wrestling. They hate half the guys. Look, how about I take the real hate and turn it into fake wrestling hate?
Yeah.
And people went with it.
Like
now, no one hates him for real, but everyone hates him.
I love him now.
Yeah.
I love what it makes me. When he comes, because he's done some crazy shit that no other boss would do. He's been on TV and he'll make chicks. He'll pull down his pants and be like, "You want to keep your job? Kiss my ass in front of this arena." In front of I remember. I think it was Trish Stratus. Like, ooh. It's like, what are you doing? William Regal's face was in his ass cheeks. Like, yeah. But he plays ball because he had Rikishi, The Rock's cousin, who's a big guy.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He had his head all the way up Rikishi's ass.
Yeah, I remember
they did
that.
the same thing to Vince.
Okay.
So he dishes it out, but he's willing to take it. I'll give him that. He's willing to take it.
Yeah.
Because I would not put my face in Rikishi's ass.
Yeah, I would not either.
Like, I like my business and all, but it's like, guys, let's go into the storyline.
Did you ever see the China sex tape?
I never saw it, but it's never been available to me. I don't know where to get the China sex tape.
She's got a big cock.
Yeah.
She's got the thickest, longest clit.
That's what I heard, that her clit
life.
is like a tiny penis. That's what I heard. Yeah.
Her clit puts a lot of cocks to shame.
Yeah, I heard that X-Pac had to jerk it off. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's disgusting.
Imagine, like, you're fucking her, you start rubbing her clit with your dick, and then you're like, which one is mine? I lost track.
Why is it so big? Imagine you bang a chick whose clit is bigger than your dick.
Oh, that's disgusting. But that's because of all the steroids.
All the steroids, yeah. I had a girl once.
It makes me feel bad for her.
She's
dead.
There's
I feel even more bad.
what's a strip club that's on Saint Laurent, like near Park
Johnny
X?
Longcocks.
No, near Park X.
Solid Gold.
Solid Gold.
Yeah.
Wait, Solid Gold.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Oh, Saint
Solid
Laurent.
Gold.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of the shitty one on Park Avenue.
No.
No, that one's. I don't
What's
even know that.
Yeah, I forgot that, but that was a shit one.
But that one's.
Solid Gold closed down, I think,
Oh, did it?
because you drive by there to come. to
No,
work.
I think they're still open. I still see it.
A couple of years
How
ago.
did they stay open during the pandemic?
Government grants.
So
What?
The
They-
government
what?
didn't give us grants, but they gave grants to a strip club.
They probably wash money too. I don't know.
What? He does
And these-
performing arts all the time.
I don't think the strip clubs got money. They must have got the government money the bars get.
Yeah.
Because all of the strippers, if you're giving money to a strip club owner, none of those bitches are getting money.
Well, because they're not working.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're not employees. That's strip clubs. Yeah.
That's the
They're,
smartest move they ever made.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same strategy with you. In order to produce this show, you have to pay us.
Oh God.
That's what they do. You pay
Yeah.
them, and then you make your money off tips and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think you give a percentage of that too.
Yeah. Yeah, they do actually.
What a good business model.
But
Yeah.
I used to, I used to. There's one thing I used to like when I still smoked, and I became kind of famous here in Quebec. They'd let me smoke in strip clubs.
That's amazing.
So I'd go to. They'd always bring me in a sort of VIP section, and then I'd smoke in the bar, and I'd be like, "This is amazing!" Like I'm actually smoking inside. And I remember once I brought. I think it was Derek Seguin and I forget who else, some other guy, that we went to Solid Gold and we were smoking upstairs.
Like
And
cool kids.
Yeah, and the manager was super nice, and he let me, he wouldn't even charge me for the booze. He'd let me smoke indoors, and he wanted to be a comic.
Oh.
And he had told me, he was like, "Fuck, I have a lot of good stripper stories if you want to put it in your act." And usually I'd go like, yeah, but I write my own material. But I was kind of drunk, and I was like, "Really? Oh yeah, I'd like to hear your stories." And then he was like, "Okay, I don't have time now, but come back tomorrow." And we'll do a writing session. We'll do a brainstorming session.
Oh, he was serious.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And he goes, "Okay, you, me, and I have a stripper that's real funny." And he goes, "She's fucking hilarious. You're gonna love her."
Which one's the funny one? Well, the clown knows. She's hilarious.
But so then I leave, and I'm like, "Fuck." Do I go back for the sort of brainstorming session, or do I never go to that club again? And then I was like, I'm never going to go to that club again. And then I get a text message, and I'm like, fuck, when I was drunk, I gave him my phone number.
You're hilarious.
So I'm like, fuck, I got to go. So I went the next day to, I go to
A writing session at the strip
the
club.
writing session at the strip club.
All normal.
And it was fucking, it was perfect. It was so weird. It felt like I was in a gangster film, because you're in an empty strip club with a stripper and the owner. And then she's like, the stripper is like, do you want something to drink? And the guy's like, go get him a beer. And then she was just like being kind of our waitress.
Jesus.
No,
And it was fucking bizarre.
the
And-
funny one. You guys didn't take advantage of her humor.
Yeah, and then we do the thing, and then once we're done, he goes, okay, dance for him. And then
What?
I'm like, I don't want her to dance.
She's crying.
And then he's like, no, the dance. And then he's like, if you want, she can suck your dick. I'm like, I don't want her to suck my dick.
No.
I just want to go home. And then she was telling, all of her stories, she was kind of funny, but all of her punchlines.
Ended in her getting punched.
No, all of her punchlines had to do with the fact that she had a huge clit. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, every other joke is a huge clit joke. And I'm like, you can do on stage, when you're a dude, one huge clit joke. You can't have a huge clit chunk. You can't be the huge clit guy.
I could
right?
see it right on the paper she was writing. Like, Mike's new hour is interesting, but it's 40 minutes of giant clip humor.
And then she told me, when the boss left, I was like, I'm sorry, he was trying to make you, trying to make you an object. And then she's like, do you want to see my clit? And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just
I appreciate
gonna go,
the offer.
I'm going to go home. Then she's like, you want me to go with you? And I was like, no, I'm good. I just want to leave. Thank you.
Oh,
It
that's
was
disgusting.
lovely meeting you. She was nice though.
Do you want to see my clit? I've seen tiny penises before. Man.
Well, she has to be nice. She has a giant clit.
Yeah.
Yeah, giant
Like,
clits are a
what's
thing.
her name that we had on, like, the early days of 2DM? Heidi Van Horny.
Heidi Van Horny, yeah.
She had told us that she had a huge clit.
Yeah, I remember, and I was looking around, and she's like, it's huge.
And I saw it on the internet. It is.
It is huge?
It's not huge.
What happened to her? I haven't heard
But
from her.
she lives in, like, Poland or Hungary.
Yeah, she does, like, European porn.
I think Austria.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she became a European porn star.
She's getting ready for those Russians.
Yeah.
I think I had seen one of them just out of curiosity, and like it was the nastiest deep throat I'd ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Like she was puking on the dick.
What
and shit. I
the
was like,
fuck?
Yeah, I was
Like, her porn is a guy just spitting in her mouth, slapping her on the side of the head, and fucking her. Like, she doesn't give blowjobs.
Like,
she gets her face fucked.
Yeah, well, this is the line of like nastiness. Like you can go up until here, but she like fucking destroys it. Yeah.
What
Too
the
much.
shit?
Very troubling. You look at her porn, you're like, this is disgusting. Is that pre-cum? It is. It's horrible. I know. I came. I didn't even touch myself, and I already came.
Somebody needs to call her father after I'm done watching, obviously. After I'm done watching, I'm going to call her dad. Maybe. I'll see how I feel. If I still think about this after.
You won't be able to find him. It's fatherless behavior.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, a lot of, I don't know why. Like, if I was a girl and I knew that steroids would do that to my clit,
I wouldn't take steroids.
I'd think twice about it. Because, and your lady dick doesn't go back, right?
No.
Your clit.
No.
So if you're a muscular lady with a muscular clit, it looks normal. It looks symmetrical. Like, you're like, oh, that makes sense. Like a huge lady, huge fucking clit. But then when you lose weight and you get old, you're like, why does that 70-year-old lady have a bump?
Yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah.
It looks like a tiny penis.
Yeah.
No, I'm not for tiny penises or big penises. I'm not for penises.
I had wrestling, going back to wrestling. Remember, I told you last week when I used to do a TV show here in Quebec in French, one of the called Testosterone, that was kind of like it was kind of like the Man Show, and one of the guys, he was he loved wrestling. Like he was obsessed with wrestling. And one time he wanted the show to go film a midget match. Remember they used to do those? They'd have two midgets fight.
It's called the good old days, Mike. Go on.
So he was the ref for a midget match. And everyone was like, that. He was like, "That's gonna be great TV," and everyone was like, "That's gonna be horrible TV." He was like, "It's the best. It's two midgets fighting, and I'm the ref." And then he,
okay, it sounds on paper. It sounds great,
but he didn't and he was always trying to get wrestlers into our TV show, but the wrestlers would never go for it because we were like a dirty show, so it was all strippers and dick jokes. And all of his wrestler friends were Jacques Rougeau type guys that are super clean. Like we had the Road Warriors that became the Legion. Was it
the Legion of Doom?
Legion of Doom.
Hawk and Animal?
Hawk and Animal.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, okay, can you just film something for the TV show? Say that, tell people, listen to Testosterone. If you don't, I'm going to kick your fucking ass or something like that. And he's like, I wouldn't, that's too violent. And I was like, you're a wrestler.
What? You're the Legion of Doom.
You're
the Road Warriors.
But they had discovered Jesus by the time I met them.
Where'd they find him?
I don't know. It's probably in some fucking shitty basement. But there's nothing sadder than an old wrestler that discovers Jesus.
Anyone that just changes like that, and like fall with the gimmick. You're a wrestler.
Like I became known for making fun of disabled kids. Yeah. It's like if I was like, making fun of children is wrong.
No, it's one of the most right things you can do.
It's the rightest thing on earth.
Even Jacques Rougeau, when he was going around school to school here to talk about anti-bullying, one of his strategies was apparently to body slam, sometimes leg drop, unsuspecting teachers.
Yeah.
Was it a good idea? Evidently not.
On paper, it is.
On paper, it seems good. It seems good. But, as we know, very dangerous.
I want to see that brainstorming session where Jacques Rougeau is sitting with someone going, okay, I'm going to a school. I got to talk about bullying. What should I do? I should fucking beat the fuck out of one of the teachers. That'll show the kids not to bully.
What if they're down and they're crying in agony? leg drop.
Yeah.
You sure this will help? It can't hurt.
And aren't like 98% of teachers women?
Yeah, that's what I heard. A lot of women were body slammed and leg dropped.
God damn.
And one ate the elbow too.
And plus, too, those guys, whenever they fake wrestle with someone who isn't a wrestler, they don't realize that that lady on the ground doesn't know how to take a hit.
Yeah, they're just like, fuck, she's really selling it.
Yeah.
And she's like, my leg, get out of the socket.
Well, they don't know how to fall.
Yeah, women don't know how to fall. We know this.
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, and they haven't been trained to fall.
Yeah, no, but in general, they can't fall. Like if you look at a
it's
woman
true. Yeah.
slipping in the street, there's no attempt to stay up or to avoid damage. They'll go sometimes down with their arms down and go face.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're like ragdolls. I don't know. Maybe it's because the sports they play or whatever. But in general, women don't know how to fall.
No.
Guys, you'll see they'll grab everything. They'll try to stay up.
Yeah.
Women are just like, this is happening.
The only guys that don't know how to fall are really drunk guys.
Oh, obviously. But
And
that's because
even
your
them-
brain forgot.
Even them, when you fall and you're drunk, you don't get hurt because you're so fucking soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is the best way to fall.
Yeah, it's true. Actually,
That's why
it
drunk
is.
drivers never get hurt whenever they get into an accident. Everyone else dies, but that fucking drunken buffoon.
Oh, because he was too.
Because
he
he's
was
loose.
jello. Yeah, he was loose.
He doesn't get nervous.
No.
The others all fucking Chris.
Yeah, they
go, I'm gonna die. And he's like, all right, just.
When I was crashing mid-crash last week, I was like, oh, fuck. That's what I yelled at. Like, oh, fuck. I was like, nah, fuck. That's what I said. And then I hit one, and I'm like, oh, at least I'm not dead. Then I hit the other one, like, oh, I think I'm going to survive. And then I was like, whew. All right, well, this car's finished, but I made it. And then the car wasn't.
it wasn't that bad.
$1,100 later, we're back to business.
Yeah, exactly.
11. That was cheap. That it only cost you $1,100.
Yeah, for going side to side, hitting concrete walls. Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't talk about this on tour last week.
Poseidon.
Yes.
Preach drove the tour bus for 19 of the 19 hours and 7 minutes of the tour.
Yeah.
The other 7 minutes
was Poseidon, who ruined a woman's life.
I didn't
In a
ruin her life.
parking lot, he not only hit her car, but it was like a can opener.
Yeah.
He peeled off the side. It just like inside out,
and then drove around to make sure everything came off.
And then her tire even exploded. And the funniest part, such a Poseidon thing, is he looked around and he couldn't see that there was people there. He's like, I'm getting out of here. And then he just...
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's what?
And then as he heard screaming of, hey, c'est parti, he's like, oh, shit. Okay, I got to stay.
In my truck, dude.
Yeah, in
like
your...
that fucking thing it's like 14 feet high.
It was completely insane. Fuck. It was completely... So he does all that. And then no one told me. You were living your own dream.
Yeah.
So then I just called you to see like, what's up? You want to go eat? And
I had called him right before he took off.
Sure.
I had a weird feeling, so I call him and I go, "Are you okay to go alone to the?" Because we were sending him from the hotel to the venue just to drop our shit off, do the sound checks and all that. And I was like, "Are you okay? Do you want someone to go with you?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's like 3 minutes away. I'm okay."
Stop smothering me, Mom.
Yeah. Do you think he got into that accident just to spite me?
Yeah.
No.
Like that motherfucker always checking up on me.
Also, you want to trust me? You really want to trust me? So then I check in with you just to see when we're gonna eat, and you're like, I'm filling out papers. The police are here for Poseidon. But you was no joking. And I was like, wait, is he serious? I go, are you serious? He's like, yeah, Poseidon got in an accident or something. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you want me to come down to your room? Yes. And I brought a pen because I had my...
Yeah, because I had to sign stuff.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Is this for real? And then I go, you're like, no, it's for real. He hit a woman's car. I go, where? On the street? No, in the parking lot on his way out.
So
And you told us, tell the story.
So I'll explain to you guys what happened. So I was in a hurry already to get there because in an hour we had to be at the restaurant. So I was in a hurry. So
but the restaurant was at the hotel.
Yeah, the restaurant.
So you
was
had an
already
hour to go.
7 minutes away.
Yes.
7 minutes away and go check 1 2 1 2. Okay.
But what
And then
happened
come
because
back.
there was a few delays, right? There was a few delays. I had to go. I went up to my room when I got my key card. Key card's not working, but my room was all the way at the end.
He makes it sound.
Okay,
said
bro,
it's
go
doing-
fuck yourself.
Look,
It was all the way at the end.
Go fuck
bro.
myself. Okay, Mike's right here. Yesterday he was making it seem like his room was so far away that delay is like an 18 minutes to a half hour problem.
But we were at you were right the room on top of mine.
Yeah.
And we were the second to last room of the hotel.
Yeah.
So you
No,
were
no.
maximum
I was
1 minute away.
No, you don't understand. Well, the building goes left and then it goes all the way. So
He's exaggerating.
I'm not.
How much of a walk is it? Like 2 minutes?
So
in real adult time, now you're made up
like
time.
3 minutes
3 minutes from my
To
room
go
to
back and
back and forth. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
so a minute and a
Yeah,
half.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a minute and a half extra for me. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So what
That's
happened?
crazy.
Well, hold on.
Surprising you got there on
No,
time.
no, but you
How did
don't.
you make it back?
Hold on, bro.
Jesus
You gotta
fuck.
go all the way down, and then the hotel continues. You gotta go left, bro.
I like how
Yeah.
by overacting he thinks they're gonna feel it's more serious than it needs to be. Bro, the hotel goes left, goes right. Sometimes during the equinox, goes up, down. The hotel.
So I was the last room all the way at the end, so I had to fucking go down and then left,
Yeah.
and then all the way down.
I'm
so
glad they gave you the black room in that one hotel.
it's true.
Preach kept getting fucked.
Yeah, Preach kept getting the weirdest hotels.
So what happened?
I was
Hotel-
upset for
hotel
Preach,
rooms.
and he's always in good spirits.
Yeah.
I'm upset for him. Like, this is unacceptable. They're putting the only black guy in the hallway, and Preacher's like, it is what it is, but it is stupid. I was like, why is he so calm? And I'm overreacting. They gave him a janitor's closet. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. So I go all the way at the end. I scan my card. It's not working. So I'm like, maybe I didn't do it right because I put it through the paper at first. I'm trying. It's not open. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go back. So I had to go all the way back, and then I had to wait till she fucking does the thing. She rescanned it. She's like, oh, it doesn't work. Okay. So then I had to go all the way back. So I killed a lot of time there.
The 3 minutes, maybe 6 minutes total. It's just.
It was that's a long hallway, bro.
But we know how long it takes to get. So whether it's long, short,
So
It
once
takes
it's
a
not
while.
a long
once
hallway
you
at
had
all.
walked that 4 minute,
He gave up.
you
By the
were
way,
like,
you guys,
fuck it,
because you
and
guys
then-
think the end of the rooms is at the end of that hallway. But there was more. There was another.
there's more
hall.
hallways.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
more
there was
hallways.
another
They
hall.
built
There's
another
many. They built
hallway.
another hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, there was another hall,
Yeah.
almost the same length as the one we were on.
The 1
you guys
minute
were
hall.
on.
So if it's almost the same length as a 1 minute hall, wouldn't that make it
No, but-
no more than a
But
minute?
I was all the way at the end of the second hall, so
Yeah,
I had
so
to.
So
when
it's
that-
I had to do,
maximum 2
2
minutes.
so I had to do the whole hall and then
Yeah, that's
another.
maximum
and
2
another
minutes.
whole hall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
1
2
minute,
minutes.
1 minute.
Jesus Christ, that's
Yeah.
But then I
far.
had to go
You're
back.
complaining about a 4 minute walk.
Did you
Look,
think-
I'm not complaining. All this to say there was
Did
delays
you
and
think
delays.
halfway to your room about knocking on one of the doors to ask if you could have a little rest? I'm on a voyage.
God damn it!
Halfway through, he knocks on the door. He's like,
Yeah.
"Can I use your cell phone? I gotta call home. I'm done. I need
He's
someone to
walking.
pick me up."
He's got cattle. He's got shepherds.
I have the what do you call those bum bags?
The hobo, the stick.
The hobo
hobo
stick.
stick.
Yeah.
I like the hobo stick.
Yeah.
What do I call it? Bum bag.
Bum bag.
A bum bag is what we call you.
So when you came back from the room,
So then there was a delay. So finally, I was supposed to leave at 4. I ended up leaving around 4:15. So I was in a hurry. So then
all right.
I was trying to get out of the
It's
parking
an
lot.
extra 10 minutes there.
But the thing is, on one end, somebody parked their truck, and then they had a trailer behind their truck, so they completely blocked that exit. So I couldn't pass through there. So I got to go from
So
the
you
other
said
side.
if I can't go around, I'm going through you.
No. So then I'm like, there was
Did you think like when you saw there wasn't one room? Did you wasn't any room? Did you think like if I hold my stomach in?
Yeah, is that what you did?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got this. I got this.
Yeah, what made you think it might work?
no. So
Yeah.
what happened was, so I'm like, I don't have space to go through
Since
there.
the truck is black, maybe it was like, oh, it's too big, but
It's
black
thinning.
is slimming.
Yeah, it's slimming. Yeah.
So what happened was, I got to go from the other side, but it looked a little bit tight as well. So I go from the other side, but people don't know how to fucking park their fucking trucks. in
Yeah,
that
it's their
town.
fault.
Yeah, people
I'm
are
not saying it's their,
very
I'm not,
stupid.
I'm not saying it's their fault.
Very
But
dumb.
I'm just saying.
They
I'm
always
just
stay
saying.
within the lines.
I'm just
idiots.
saying
They have to park there because maybe their rooms are so fucking far that.
So then what happened was, I go forward and I go, do I have no? I go slowly. I go, do I have no space? I see.
And then you hear.
No, the truck passes. So the truck passes. So the fat, because there's it's slim in the front and then it's fat in the back.
Yeah, it's like
you know? So
like
then I get through for about a third of
With the slim
the
section.
distance. No, of the even the fat section got through.
Well, the fat section clearly didn't get there.
No,
Yeah.
no. 1/3 of it did.
So the thin section got
tooth-
through, and then the fat section.
So the
got through.
first of all, the fat section was driving.
No, go fuck yourself. So hold on, let me finish. The fat section gets through. I'm like, so I'm going slow. I'm like, I'm good.
Why don't
so
you
then-
look at the mirrors?
So
And,
I did. So then I accelerate. I gun it, and then that's when it started. Bang! I'm like, fuck.
after you gunned it.
Yeah.
See, you didn't tell us about the gunning.
Yeah.
it
Well, I
part.
didn't gun it.
Normally
You were
I'd be like,
hold on,
I
bro,
don't
hold
know,
on.
super slow, and we're like,
No.
didn't you hear? No, there was no noise.
there was no notification. He's like, nice, slow and steady wins the race. Fuck that shit.
No, because
Yeah.
I didn't gun it. I didn't like
gunned it.
slam. No, I didn't.
Dude, it was like a tuna. It was like they
It's
opened a can of sardines.
It's impossible to gun that truck. Like it's a fucking it's a motorhome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went
So
vroom.
I accelerated.
I love that you exploded.
But you
the
have to
tire.
accelerate.
The funniest part about it was the exploded tire. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
So yeah.
Because you ripped that lady's bumper off and her car exploded.
Yeah.
How do you fucking explode someone's
bro, I don't
tire
know, so I'm like-
by hooking their car?
I slammed. I fell, and I was
God
going at a
damn it.
fucking uncontrollable
Yeah.
speed because of the ice. I slammed on 2 walls.
Nowhere
I've
near the
already been-
damage.
Nowhere near the damage. That lady's car.
I've already been pissed off at a guy, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking jam something in his tires, and I didn't have a knife. All I had was like
A
a
dildo.
screwdriver. And then I just hit it, and it just bounced off. And I was like, "Fuck! I can't. It's almost impossible." to
You
fucking-
win this one,
No, you need
Sylvain.
something really sharp.
It, you,
And
yeah,
you gotta, and usually you gotta do it like this. Like, oh, you gotta go like that.
Because you went like
Yeah.
this. You
Oh,
can't go
yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
No, because you have more control.
Is that what you did to that lady's car? You were just hanging out of the truck.
He kept trying. All she saw from a distance was this.
No, because
He's like,
he
I
jerking
got
my
good
car?"
practice. Oh, wait a second. Okay, close them out. To
I hate you.
concentrate.
I hate you so much.
if you go like this, your wrist is
So you gotta
is curved.
go like this. Does it give you more power if you're like this?
You gotta
or
open your mouth, right, so you can have rage.
Is it
No, you're
this
not-
the best position?
No, no.
Or is this?
No, you're not.
I'll show you, tire.
No, you're,
Where's the, excuse me? He's calling CAA. Where's the tires, anus?
I'm trying to get the tire's prostate, but it won't blow up.
oh god. It's for the muffler. So yeah. When you pop a tire, first of all, even getting on your knees, it's
You didn't pop it though. You exploded it, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
But always.
I like that now he's like trying to switch his conversation from him wrecking a car to him explaining how to
to
get
explode a tire.
revenge on someone.
Well, because also like if you do it like this, so you do it downwards, so it's more slick. Whereas opposed to like if you have to get on all fours and so you go kind of like you lean up against the car
And you surprise
and you bend down a bit and you go, bap like that.
from
Yeah, yeah.
behind.
Yeah, like that.
So all of your things are so gay. Like you do this, then you turn around, get on all fours, and then
Yeah.
bop. I didn't say all fours.
Yeah.
just-
When
you
you're
got-
on all fours, it just bops you a bit.
But you kind of.
But you have to be on all fours if you're from the back. You're
Yeah.
fucking 6'4".
No, you don't.
How are you stabbing
Yeah,
a tire?
No, you just bend down a little bit and you go.
Wait a little bit. You're
A
fucking.
tire like
this, bro,
is,
like this.
is this big. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking 20
Well, a
inches.
tire comes up to like
or 20
Exactly.
inches. Or like you say, 37
Yeah,
centimeters.
go,
You gotta
go
you gotta
backwards.
you go up and you go.
No, it's on the other side.
Yeah.
It's on the other side. The car, you're coming this way. The car's on that side, and you're walking this way, and you're trying to hit it with your right hand. Go.
No,
The car's on the other side. But I'm saying the car right now is on the other side. You're walking like this in front of me. You gotta hit the tire of that car.
So ahead of me, it's on my left. The car.
It's on your left right now, and you're walking. You gotta hit it.
So you go.
No, not with your left. That's so stupid. You have to do it. Turn around.
Why not?
I'm telling you right now, the car is there. You're coming like this. You're right-handed. You gotta do it from your right.
No, you do it with your
From
left.
your right. I'm telling you, do it with your
bro.
right. Do it with your right. Because that's what you're describing. Just do it with your right. No, because you said back.
Yeah, but you
Ah,
just do this,
yeah.
bro.
Ah,
Just
bullshit.
use your
You
left.
can't. Your
I'll
left, you're
go
not gonna
fuck
break
yourself.
anything. We caught you in your twisted
Yeah.
web of gay lies.
That's because you forced me to use the right.
No, no.
bastard.
You didn't have to do any of that. You, for some reason, put yourself in scenarios where you gotta jerk dudes off.
No,
and
I
back.
didn't put
always
myself
from
in
the
scenario.
back.
What?
Yeah.
If you want to slash a tire, you need spit. You gotta lick the tire first.
One day his younger brother's gonna come. He's gonna be like, "Look, bro, I really need to get revenge on someone. Can you help with that?" He's like, "All right, first things first. How comfortable are you with sucking dicks?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" I don't know, I'm just gauging.
Yeah.
How much revenge do you want to take? And where do you want to take this revenge? In the ass?
Okay, you want to slash this guy's tire? First of all, are your balls shaved? You have to have freshly shaved balls. And don't forget the taint. People often forget the taint.
Yeah. And are you on the pill right now? Because I don't want you to get
Oh,
pregnant.
Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so let's go back to you're driving out slowly.
Yeah, slowly. So,
And then the first part of the truck that's smaller went
Goes
through,
through.
and then
the bigger part goes through. For
but the bigger part is the biggest part.
yes, so it got
Yeah,
through.
so it got through.
But it got through up until a certain point.
So then I started driving directly into her vehicle.
No.
Yeah.
So what happened was, so as I got through, I'm like, because it was going very slowly, and then at some point, like I realized, like I'm like, oh, I think I'm good. So then I go through, I accelerate a little bit, puff.
That's good. I didn't know that you speak Spanish. So it was funny when we were eating at the restaurant after, because we get a waitress and you ask her, you're like, "Are you the woman whose car was destroyed?" And she goes, "No, that's the other waitress." And then you're like, "Do you have any vegan options?" She's like, "Yeah, we're gonna cook something for you." And you're like, "You better, or else I'm gonna fuck up your car too." That's the greatest.
I felt bad for her though too, because at first like Preach talked to her, and he was like, "Look, we can fix this without going through the insurance. Just give us a bill and Mike will pay for it." And then, but I didn't know how wrecked the car was. So, like when Preach told me that, I was like, "Okay, it's gonna cost me like $1,000. Who cares?" But then when I saw the car, I was like,
"I need a new car."
Yeah, and then she was like, "Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 10,000."
No.
And then
No. Hold on. Okay, after.
Hold on.
No.
Before you
Let's not.
continue-
Before somebody
hold
tries
on.
to pull scams up in this bitch.
Hold on.
she wasn't trying to pull.
She wasn't
pull
pulling a scam. She was estimating.
said, "Don't give me money. We'll go through the insurance because this will cost like
and
10,000."
you're the last person to speak right now. I'll tell you why that, because one time I had scratches on the car and he brought me to his guy.
The body shop guy.
The guy quoted me, "This is for scratches."
But I didn't know he was a crook.
Not an exploding
I didn't
car.
know he was a crook.
No, I'm just saying, you, mister, I know. He brings there, he goes, "Yeah, about $2,000 to buff out the scratch or whatever, to paint it." And I was like, $2,000? By that guy's logic, what you did to her car, $37,000.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. A bumper on a, because I saw the brand of the car. It's a
Bro,
Corolla.
you exploded her tire.
Okay, a
bumper,
tire.
And also, how do you put a price
And-
on the emotional damage both her and the car have suffered?
The thing that she was saying though that was expensive is since there aren't a lot of, because this wasn't in one of the major towns. We were like in La Gaspésie.
Yeah.
With and there aren't. It was in a smaller town. It was in New Richmond.
Yeah, there you go.
So she was like, just to rent a car, it's going to be complicated, and then we're going to have to bring this to another town, and then we don't know when the. So she was like, it'll probably take like a month to fix. So it's a month of car rental, and then
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
so
yeah.
just
Then
car
it's starting to
rental
become
is a
expensive.
couple thousand, and then the fixing it couple thousand.
But the actual, the actual repairs of
Would
that car
be
is
like
about
2,000-3,000.
1,500 to 2,000.
Okay.
We have to talk about Preach, though.
Yeah.
So something's been happening. I think Jason, for those of you who don't know, 2 Drink Minimum and Sous Écoute, the guy that posts the videos, the guy that puts the 8 p.m., all the social media
Is a
stuff.
racist man from New Brunswick.
Yeah. So Jason does all that stuff. And Jason's been also booking all of the hotels and handling the logistics of the Mike Ward Noir tour. And unbeknownst to us, because Preach wasn't really telling us, but he was getting always the shitty rooms, and we didn't know that Jason doesn't like black people. There was no way for us to have known this, but it was confirmed on this leg of the tour, because Preach was used to just getting the shitty room, but this time it was too obvious. So we go to the building, the building of where the hotel was, and when you walk in, it's kind of like, think about an apartment complex in a regular neighborhood like Park X. So there's the doors on the outside, you go in, and then there's a staircase with each floor, and then there's a door entering each floor, and each floor is the hallway, right?
Yeah.
This makes sense?
Yeah.
So we go up to the main floor. We walk into the building. We go up the stairs, the stairway. We open up the door. Now we're in the hallway. To the left is my room. To the right, we're very close, is both of your guys' rooms.
Yeah.
Perfect. Preacher's like, "Oh, fuck, I'm further out." So Preach comes and gets me because I know my room. He's like, "Yo, come see where my room is." So essentially his room is all the way on the other side of the hallway. You come out of the hallway, you go back into the stairwell, and there's one room that used to be, it was the janitor's closet.
Yeah, you have to go outside.
You have to go outside. It's not part of the hallway.
Yeah.
It's part
It's
of the
part of the
stairwell.
stairs,
It's
yeah.
part of the stairwell. And he's like, "Look at this shit." And then that's when I sent the message to Jason. I go, "Bro, this fucking,
Yeah.
you got to be more discreet with the racism."
Yeah, Jason felt really bad. He was like, "Fuck, I didn't know." And then the next night, he was like, "I got Preach upgraded."
Yeah. Me and Preach had nice rooms, and then he got the black
Yeah.
room,
Yeah.
and he didn't notice until he came to my room.
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing. He goes to my room when we were hanging out right before you got there. He's like, "What the fuck? You have lights?" He's like, "What the fuck is this? You have a night? What is it? I don't have that. What do you have LED lights?" And then he's like, what's in that closet?" I go, "That's just a closet for the robe." Yeah, I open it up. He's like, "What the fuck is this shit?" He goes, "I didn't have a robe." He's like,
Next show I went back, I didn't have a robe, bro. I was so pissed. I love
You
robes.
didn't have a robe?
No.
I had 2 robes.
"Yeah, I had a closet just for the robe. It was just a little tiny
Yeah.
closet. This is your robe closet."
Some fancy shit,
That
bro.
was hilarious.
Yeah. But my bathroom was fancy.
Yeah, he had the new bathrooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they compensated.
They knew where you're gonna spend most of your time.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
He's like, "This is the real room. It's the room within the room."
Oh, I want to talk about too. Like our last show of that tour was canceled,
Yeah.
and in a very fucked up way. Like because there was a storm in the area.
The way you told us, by the way, was funny because I walked on to the bus. So you guys were already on the bus. Preacher wasn't there yet. It was in the morning. It was when we were going to leave, I guess. What was it? No, it was the morning.
No,
was,
we were
on our
going
way
to
to
Gaspé.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
leaving
yeah,
to go to Gaspé
do
for-
the second last
to do the
show.
second to last show. So I get out and you're like, "Look, I have something to tell you about the last show, but I'm gonna wait till the whole gang is here." And then I'm like, "Oh shit, that's not here." Okay, he's like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna tell you right now." And then you proceeded to tell us the phone call that you
Yeah,
had.
it's because they were announcing like a bad snowstorm
Yeah.
on Saturday. So I get a call like early in the week, and they're like, "Hey, the last night they're announcing a snowstorm. We might have to postpone that show or cancel the show." So I was like, "Okay, well we'll see like when we get there."
Yeah.
And then I get a call the next day again. "Hey, so what do we do about the Saturday show?" And I was like, I'm not Nostradamus. Like I can't I don't know what we're doing. I was like,
It seems like a game time decision.
yeah. I was like, let's figure it out like Saturday night. And they're like, and my booker was like, "Okay, how about 4:00 Saturday? Is that good?" I was like, "Yeah, it'll give people plenty of time to, you can send out emails and I'll put it on my Facebook. Show tonight is postponed or canceled or whatever." So that's good. He tells the room, the theater, they're good with that. And then Thursday, I get a call and they're like, "Okay, what do we do for Saturday?" And I'm like, "Well, we said already, we'll announce it." And he goes, "Can we announce it at noon instead of 4? Because the lady wants it at noon." So I'm like, "Okay, it'll be at noon. Who cares?"
Yeah.
Then the Friday, which is the day I told you guys, he's like, "Okay, she wants to announce it now if we're canceling the show or
If we're doing it. But
if
how
we're
can we
doing
know if we're going to do it if the snow hasn't hit?
Yeah.
We don't know if there's going to be snow.
So I'm like, "Okay, we're doing it. Just tell her we're doing it." And he's like, "Yeah, but she said it's going to snow." And I'm like, "Well, then we're doing it. And then if it snows, we're not doing it."
Yeah.
And then he goes,
We're back
"No."
where we started.
Yeah, exactly. So he goes, "No, but she wants to postpone it one day." So I'm like, "Okay, but I'm like, it's probably not even going to snow that much." And he goes, "Yeah, but she said the danger isn't the snow, it's the wind." So I look on my fucking phone and it says snow on Saturday. And then Sunday had the weird lines, like a hurricane.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, there's going to be a fucking hurricane
Yeah.
on Sunday. So if we postpone it to Sunday, we're definitely going to cancel the show on Sunday.
Also, yeah.
And then we're going to have to stay here till Monday. His grandma just died, so
Yeah.
he's going to miss the funeral. So it's going to, I'm like, fuck it. We're, okay, we're canceling the show. So we canceled the show and we're doing it early April.
Early April, yeah.
Yeah, April 10th. But then the fucking thing I hate about people. So I told Michelle, my manager, put it on my Facebook that we're not doing the show. But then people assume that it's me, that I'm being like a fucking little pansy, and they're like, "Oh, fucking, you're afraid of snow, and your shitty truck
No, they
doesn't
also
have snow
told
tires."
you also
Are
forgot
you
to-
serious?
Yeah,
No, but you know what else?
Fuck all those people.
Yeah.
You know what else they said too that you forgot to mention that was like, I'm not down with that. They go, it could get so bad that you can't leave that. Even if the show happens, you guys
yeah, yeah.
and other people
Oh,
might just
yeah.
have to sleep in the theater overnight.
yeah.
And I'm like,
It's-
get the fuck out of
it's
here, bro. What
'cause
am I, the Phantom of the Opera?
the town is right next to the St. Lawrence River.
Yeah.
So if there is a storm, all the roads block, and then people have to sleep in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine how crazy that is.
Imagine
Yeah,
the
no.
rapes.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
would have been safe there with
Yeah,
me
yeah.
sleeping
So
in that
that's what
theater.
I'm saying, yeah. No one will be doing any sleeping.
Yeah.
A lot of yelling.
Yeah.
A lot of crying.
A lot of practicing the slashing tires.
A lot of reflecting. A lot of reflecting on decisions made to get you there. Yeah, but when you told me that, I was like, I'm not going to live in a theater. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home. And it was so far. It was a 10-hour drive.
Yeah. 10-hour drive. We did the show at Gaspé, which was the farthest town. Drove all the way back.
Next time though, I had no idea because my back was killing me. Him too.
Yeah.
It would have been good to have a bed. And then you, after the trip is done, you're like, oh yeah, that turns into a bed.
Yeah, I
was like,
don't-
is he
two beds.
crazy? I was like, is he fucking crazy right now?
but I'm sure I'd already told you that, but I guess months ago.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I'd always wake up a little and I'd be like, why are they still sitting? Why don't they just fucking turn that in a bed?
I had no idea. I was in so much pain. I couldn't get comfortable.
No, bro.
And then I had to have my headphones. Anytime I had to recharge my headphones, I would have to listen to him. And this is noise he makes. And I was like, oh fuck, I can't take this anymore. So I'd be like holding my ears like this because I have, and it was. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
And the last last 40 minutes, it started rattling.
Oh, dude,
like it had done when we went really far and we had hit something and the muffler fell off. And the same thing. So the muffler was just fucking dangling.
Just noise.
And then the last minute, right before the exit, the alarm for the CO2 alarm.
Yeah,
went off.
like we're gonna blow up right
Yeah.
as soon as
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
right as soon as we enter town, we blow up. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the. That's funny.
That's the
It's
kind of
kinda
luck
funny,
you would
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst way to die.
Well, all of my accidents have been right next to where I live.
What do you mean?
Like it's either I've been going home
Yeah.
and my accidents.
Or you're in a hotel parking lot in Gaspé.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very far from home.
But you're in the same province, though. Is that what you mean?
Is that
by
what you
near
mean?
to
No,
home?
but okay. What I mean by
Planet
home,
Earth?
no,
The
what I
same
mean by
country?
home is let's say it always my accidents
Never hit
always
anyone on Jupiter.
wherever I'm staying, it always happens near where I'm staying.
Yeah.
Always,
Interesting.
but that's for everyone. Most accidents are where you're either going or leaving to the place where you're
But
staying.
in life,
But
you're
every
either
accident is
going or
gonna be-
leaving
yeah.
from
no,
someplace.
Yeah.
So they'll happen.
That's such a dumb saying.
No, but they'll happen.
I was going to this place, got into an accident.
Yeah, that's like people who go, life, things happen. And it's very important that you get to know that things happen. You got to keep that in mind. Of course, that's what life is, the series of things.
No, but like a place where you like work, so your work area, right? You go there, let's say 5 times a week.
You don't have a car accident at your office building, is what you're saying. It's not in the cubicle.
It's
where
never
you
in the
work.
cubicle.
It's on the way when you're. So your car accidents, you're always in your car.
Yeah.
is
Yes.
what you're saying.
No, but hold on. Let me
Alright.
finish. Let me finish.
Just
Your
explain it.
accidents,
Oh, you
your accidents
motherfuckers.
are always in your workplace. That's why all my accidents are on the streets. That's where I get my work done.
So when you arrive at a destination, like let's say your job, right?
Then you've safely arrived.
You know, you're like, I'm here. So you let your guard down. So chances are, like, if something were to happen,
It happens after you've left the vehicle.
no, it happens either like those last.
So most car accidents are when you're in the house making a drink going, that was stressful. And then boom, I get hit by a bus.
no, but like in those
I
last.
got hit by an RV once inside my apartment.
In those last 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, 3 minutes. Now there's a number to
No,
it.
but you, come on, bro. Like my first accident. Remember when my doors were schedafed?
That when the girl hit you.
Yeah. I was 15 seconds away from my house.
I got into
But that has nothing to do with you being in your house.
I got
Because that was
into-
100% her getting drunk
no.
and recklessly hitting you.
Yes,
So
100%.
it wasn't about your guard being down because you were close to home. That had nothing to do with you.
Well, I think if I
There's nothing you could have done because
Yeah.
that was her fuck up. 100%.
I got
Yeah, that's
into a crazy accident once that in front of my neighbor's house. One of the first times I'd ever drove drunk, I was coming back from my friend's house, and he lived like only a couple minutes away. And this was like I was young, and in those days we knew drinking driving was wrong, but
It wasn't wrong.
It wasn't wrong.
It was frowned upon.
So I remember leaving his house, and his mom was like, "Are you okay to drive?" And I literally told her, I was just like, "I live close," and she was like, "Yeah, you live close." So and it was still like a 15-minute car ride, like it wasn't that close.
And you were hammered.
And I was fucking shit-faced. So I'm driving home, just concentrating. And then the last turn, right, as soon as I see my house, I'm like, finally, I'm here. And then
went
I
to
hear,
sleep.
I hear, pow! I fucking smashed into my neighbor's car.
Nah.
And then when I smashed the car, I panicked, so I fucking floored it. So I'm just like, "Ugh," and I'm driving like a shitty Chevrolet Sprint, like a little tiny car. And then I push the car kind of out of the way. I pull into my parents' driveway. I go inside and I go to sleep. And then my dad, I was lucky because my dad we had a farm, and so he'd get up early to feed the animals. He sees my fucking car just totaled, and then he sees the neighbor's car in the street fucking totaled. So my dad did the fucking the thing that every father should do if you have a fucking train wreck for a son. He hid the car. He drove my car, hid it, and then he sent my brother had the same car. My dad would send parts to my brother by mail to fix his car. So we just got rid of that car. No one ever knew.
Holy
shit.
So whenever I see like parents fucking snitch on their kids for doing something illegal, I'm like, you fucking assholes.
It depends what your kid did.
Yeah.
Like if he's raping kids.
Yeah, that's
then,
not gonna
that's
fly.
a different
snitch
story.
on your kid.
Yeah.
But if he's just
Your parents should have snitched if they were good.
if he just
My mother's the first one to snitch on me, bro. What are you talking about?
Ew.
I knew though in that
What?
moment if my dad, like if I
Stay
killed
away from her,
someone,
bro, you fucking weirdo. Leave her alone. Let her live her life, you sicko.
What?
I knew though that
The
moment.
way he said that, your parents should snitch on you. My mom was the first person to snitch on me for raping. I was like, what?
No, not for raping.
You raped your mom.
What? No.
That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
It is.
No, but we're talking about like his snitching, like parents
No, but we
snitching on their
said
kids.
rape. And then you said
Yeah,
my
but
mom's
not on the
first
not
one
on
to
the
snitch.
rape. Like any.
But that's what we were talking about.
But like if that was me in a situation, my mother would have snitched on me.
Look,
You
I'm
think?
using.
100%.
Fuck,
100%.
that's not good.
Bro, I used to defend myself in high school from people that would try to beat me up.
Bullies?
Yeah, bullies. And then I'd beat the shit out of them. And then my mother would smack me and she would be like, "You're a piece of shit for
Yeah, she
for
just
doing
doesn't want
this."
you fighting. But
Yeah.
it's not the same. She's not going to
That's
snitch
good.
on you.
No, but she wouldn't take my side. I mean, so in a situation like that, she would 100%.
Well, she has no choice but to take your side.
But she doesn't. That's the thing.
Well, whether she likes it or not, she's going to be on your side.
What do you mean?
Anywhere she goes, she's going to find a side to you. So here's the thing.
I'll go for
I'm going to start using that excuse about the close to home since everyone seems to get it. I'm going to run over a woman, and when the cops come, be like, I live 3 blocks away, you get it?
Yeah.
And they'll be like,
I put my guard down.
Yeah.
Sir, you smell like alcohol. It's not the alcohol, it's the guard down.
Yeah. Guard down, alcohol levels up.
Guard down. See, look, this would happen. I put my guard down. Since my guard was down, grabbed a drink. Got into a little accident.
You know. Tomato. Accident. Jesus. There's, because we're talking about just our reactions and we're talking about wrestling. There's a tennis player.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about this. She's, what's her name? Nakatomi Plaza?
Is that her name? What a
fuck is
good
that?
name.
Naomi Osaka.
How
Naomi
close was I?
Osaka.
How close was I?
You were very far away.
I rather Nakatomi Plaza.
Nakatomi Plaza, yeah.
Nakatomi Plaza sounds
Die
fucking
Hard.
amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds like they have a good restaurant section.
So they have a good buffet.
Yeah.
So she was playing the sport of tennis. She was working. And she stopped the match and started crying and asked for the microphone to address a fan that was like booing her.
What?
Yeah, it's just. I understand she
Who
has.
heckled her mid-match screaming, "You suck."
It's fucking.
What a...
Guys, I get it. Like I'm the first person to say you should talk about your mental health and all. But this is too much.
Yeah.
This shit happens in life. You can't just break down. If you want the guy to fuck off, you have to fight to win. And then you're like, who
So
sucks
is
now?
that okay? So
I would've yelled-
Naomi Osaka is
on the left.
the chick sitting down.
Yeah.
Is the fan yelling "You suck"?
That's
the
him.
one
That's
standing
her.
up.
That's her. Yeah,
So-
right in her face.
So she's going to yell. Oh, that's fucking.
No, that's not
harsh,
the fan.
though.
That's not the fan.
No,
Okay,
it's
good. I was like, God damn. Okay, I get it.
That would be understandable.
She's
No,
like,
no,
"Can
no.
I sit down?" And then you suck.
No, it was from the stands.
Yeah, it was from the stands. I would have replied that I'm getting paid millions to play tennis. Now you stupid bitch.
I
or
wouldn't
something.
reply at all. I'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm getting paid millions. I'm
Don't
gonna win.
exactly.
reply.
Don't
Yeah,
reply.
yeah. But like I feel like too sensitive. Yeah, Naomi Osaka broke down in tears and asked the chair umpire for the microphone to address a fan who heckled her mid-match, screaming, "You suck!" And we
Try to
have
cut a promo on him. Let me see.
We have the video.
Isn't
Oh,
sports?
I
though,
haven't
like,
watched this.
It's always. Wait a second. Hit pause. Yeah, like sports, it's always like team sports. There's always a home team and the away team,
and you're used to getting booed.
Yeah, if you're not the home team, all you do is get booed.
I
and
know,
called
that's what
a
I'm saying.
fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit.
It's a competition.
Yeah.
This is
Make it
why.
full screen. Make it full screen.
This
Well,
is
what country was this in?
Indian Wells. So I'm pretty sure
So
it's
in the States?
Yeah,
Was she playing an American?
I have no idea. Let's find out.
But this is why women like they don't make as much as men in basketball and soccer. By the way,
No,
it's for sure
no,
like
it's
this.
nobody
because
watches
it's not
sports.
tennis?
Yeah.
No, obviously.
Because they're
why.
playing tennis.
Yeah, tennis. You make money.
That's why.
Press
No, I
If
know, but-
these women want to make
I'm
money,
saying because they're a
they
bunch
have
of sensitive
to play
bitches.
men's basketball.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
the trick.
the best way.
Fucking,
Press play.
if Osami Osaka fucking...
You suck. She's talking to her.
And everyone's like, oh.
Thank you.
It's sports, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
We get those comments in comedy.
Why aren't they yelling stuff about her fat legs?
Thank you.
I'd yell stuff about her cankles. All I'd do would be body shame.
That's me. That's a shitty hat. You look stupid.
That's not even her, by the way. Huh?
Yeah.
No.
You have
Look
the
at
same.
Look at the chair umpire. It's like what? What do you want?
You have the same body as my tour bus.
Something's been shouted.
Something's being shouted.
I'm not quite sure.
You're a sellout. Why is there a MasterCard logo on your hat?
But they're not yelling at her. They're yelling at the other one.
No, they were yelling at her, but the camera was on the other one.
Hold on. Who cares? They said I suck. Well, do you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who else.
Oh, she's Japanese. Yeah, she's playing in the States.
Japanese people are very fluent in English. Because if I was in Japan and they were yelling insults in Japanese,
I'd wave.
I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah.
She's a Japanese black lady.
So she's gonna cut a promo. Man, I want to see her grab the mic.
She's an Afro jab.
I don't think she's a...
She's cute, though.
No, I think she's just Japanese and tan.
Oh, is it where she cuts a promo? Yeah.
And then there's
She
more.
can borrow one part. Yeah, make it big. I want to see her cut a promo. Listen here, brother. I'm gonna show you who sucks, and it's your mother. Ooh, yeah. Yo, I just want to say something.
Okay,
I don't curse. Imagine she takes the
She's
mic and goes,
asking to use
listen,
the chair umpire's
cunt.
microphone. She wants to say something to the.
She's like,
She is a woman. We can't
Osaka
use
said
that
it's
word
weighing on my
anymore, but
heart.
she is a fag.
Yeah.
She's such a fag.
International situation.
God damn it.
I like how everyone is taking her side though, and I'm all for mental health, but now you're just being mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. He's thinking, I'm being paid $7 an hour. She's getting $9 million. Someone yelled, "You suck." I do suck. and she's
Every
the one
decision
that's
I made
sad.
sucks.
She's the one that's sad. Oh, now you have to
Obviously
cheer
weighing on
her
her
up.
heavily.
Oh,
She feels she
fuck
just needs
you.
to-
Is that her job?
Connect
She's
with
the
the
chair?
crowd.
Wait, so they didn't give her the mic
Difficult
to
for
cut?
us to hear this
They didn't let her.
Nah, they didn't let her. They didn't let her.
They didn't let her cut a promo.
No.
Oh, I want to see that promo.
I
Alright,
would've
so
let
get
her.
out of here. Yeah, what's the point? I
But
don't
then,
want to
but
watch
then
this.
she starts crying. Look.
No way.
Yeah.
Like legit crying?
Yeah.
No, bro, she's fine.
Oh no, hold on. Oh yeah, she's crying. There you go.
But that doesn't seem like, you know what that seems? You know when you get emotional, you just rage?
Yeah.
Still finding this
No.
is
It might be.
I
Yeah.
think too.
They're
Like,
calling her a pussy for that, but that's just rage. You know, sometimes you can't control it.
That's almost tears of shame. Too.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of thing. Like if I was her, don't press
Don't
play
press
right
play,
away.
bro.
Yeah, like if I was
Oh,
her,
they give her a mic.
and I'd be like,
no,
this
this one.
these fucking people, and then I'd realize, oh fuck,
They
I
got in
look
my
so
head.
stupid.
Yeah.
I look so stupid. One person yelled, "I suck."
Yeah.
Then everyone
it's an
on
international
social
incident.
media forever, like no matter what she tweets for the rest of her life,
Go cry
there's
about it.
always going to be someone, "You suck," ha
Yeah,
ha ha,
yeah.
tears.
Go down? They let her cut a promo at the end?
Yeah. So let's see the promo.
It won't play in this country for some
Reload?
reason.
Oh.
So, do you have a VPN?
No. It won't play in this country.
Look, that's what it says on Twitter. Look.
Fucking racist.
Yeah, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
So,
Everything about this is racist. She got yelled at because she was Japanese. We can't play it because we're Canadian. Fuck you, America.
yeah, racism. All right, besides this.
Yeah, this
God,
video is
wait,
not
yeah,
available
it's
in your
okay.
location.
I believe it.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
that's fine.
God
But
damn.
it would have been nice to see her cut a promo.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
go fucking ham on these people.
Fuck you, bitch.
So yeah, I don't agree with, because everyone's like, in order to be a good person, you have to feel bad for her and say it's like, no, man, there's limits.
Yeah.
I believe in empathy, but she's overdoing it right now.
Yeah.
No.
You suck. That happens all the
Yeah.
dude in hockey. They'll yell, "Oh fuck your mother!"
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah,
some crazy.
yeah.
I've played and heard crazy shit.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I'm gonna show this motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
And then what do? You play better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with the other team. The other team you fight with, they say crazy shit, and then you want to prove them wrong by playing your best.
Bro, don't you remember when I was coach?
No, yeah, exactly. Oh, how much crazy shit
Bro,
happened there.
Jesus Christ, bro, the shit people would say to each other?
Yeah.
And that was all love after.
There was N-bombs.
Let's not go that far.
They were yelling the
Yeah,
N-word
they
at
were
you.
calling me an N-word, yeah.
Yeah. He did show up in blackface though. So that was frowned upon. No, it was very, very bad. It was crazy. And it's just part of life. Heckle, imagine right now, anytime there's a drunk heckler, and instead of you making a joke or we send them out, I just say, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, fuck, I'm going to do that. Next time I get heckled, I'll be like, can someone bring me a chair? And then I'll just sit and go, this is very hurtful. You people are very hurtful.
Well, if you do it like to fuck, but even to fuck around, it's weird.
I'm doing this in solidarity with Nakatomi Plaza.
That'd be an amazing viral video, though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
But then it'd ruin like
Your
whatever
career.
comic's career does.
Yes,
Looks like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like we're scared to book him. Why?
You have
What if
to
somebody
change-
sneezes during his set and he fucking flips
My
out?
Twitter handle will have to become Bitch Boy. Or there's probably Bitch Boy CA because there's probably a Bitch Boy in America already.
Yeah, there's a bitch boy US.
Bitch Boy CA.
Yeah, he's running the country.
You want to follow me? Yeah.
Yes,
job.
that was a good one.
Yeah, the Russians blocked Trudeau from going into the country.
I mean, good.
It's just kind
He
of
was
funny.
trying to go into
Russia.
Russia?
Why?
Why?
Like he didn't know that they had that. They were so strict with homosexuality. Like he didn't know. Like he didn't know. It's a surprise. We all knew it's homophobic.
What a dummy. What a dummy.
Yeah, it's like funny.
What a dummy.
That's our great leader that you're talking about. You better watch your fucking mouth, Mike.
Yeah.
So, Poseidon, did you have anything to share with us after we talked about wrestling? You said you had
Yeah, wrestling. I've been to one event. It was fun. It was a cage match between I think Randy Orton
Oh, you
and
got to see
Triple
a
H.
cage match. That's badass.
Yeah. Which honestly, bro, the vibe is different in
Live?
person.
Oh,
live.
it's like stand-up comedy.
And,
no matter
yeah.
how much stand-up you've seen online, you do not know. It's like a concert. You don't know
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
it
yeah,
feels
yeah.
like to be there.
And I was far away.
Yeah, it was still fun.
I was far away and I remember when I first got there, I wouldn't fit in the seats. I was a very fat kid.
It's a good
And you
thing-
were a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good thing you
yeah.
got
And
past that
most-
fat stage.
Most wrestling
Look,
fans.
it's only bloat.
Yeah. And most wrestling fans aren't like slim adults.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fatties.
Yeah, a lot of chubbies. Yeah.
So I remember going there and I was already upset, but then the match started and it started getting crazier. And bro, it was insane.
I broke the chair.
I think like at some point like they fell or something from really high up. Like it was a crazy match between Triple H and Randy Orton. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure. I would have to ask Legacy to who it was exactly, but it was insane. I was yelling. It was like I really liked the theatrics of it.
Yeah, it's pageantry. And like I said, I don't know if they still do it, but back in the day, inside closed arenas, they would do pyro. It was like a
It's like theater for straight people.
it's like watching Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
It's not just for straight people.
No, I know. I'm just because anyways.
Trust me, they're both very gay.
I know, but
But it's so much fun. You need a little bit
It's
of gay.
the best. Wrestling is the best sport for a closeted homosexual to watch.
Just
'Cause
dudes
it's
in underwear.
muscular men just fucking holding each other. They're all greased
they're
up.
all oiled up. Yeah,
They're
Vaseline.
greased. And then there's the theatrics of it, so
Yeah.
you feel like you're at the ballet or you're fucking. There's the pageantry of the opera.
I like opera. I like pageantry. I like theater. Wrestling. The only reason why I can't get into modern wrestling now, I think busy too, but I think just it seems too goofy. The storylines seem too goofy for me.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. But when I was young and it was crazy, like
Yeah.
one of the storylines was that like Triple H dressed up as Kane and he went into the casket to rape a corpse. I was like, yo, this is the high. That's wrestling at its high point.
Yeah.
So that it was crazy back then. They didn't care.
Yeah.
So then I was having fun. But now it was like, you hurt my feelings. It's like, I don't care.
I really like the Attitude Era, especially with The Rock going like, it doesn't matter what you.
I like wrestling games. I
Yeah.
got the new wrestling game, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
But one of my favorite parts in wrestling is there is a match with the Great Khali and some other dudes.
Like Great Khali is like this fucking.
Yeah.
He was the
like a tree.
big,
Indian
The big Indian
the
guy.
big Indian
Yeah,
guy
yeah, yeah.
with no talent
Zero.
in wrestling or speaking.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing. Zero talent.
He looks
He was a
like
giant.
He should have called. They should have called him the big bystander.
He's a tree with a mouth.
He's
Yeah,
just
basically, yeah.
No, call that.
Do you remember his face, though?
And then he always had
Yeah.
a translator because he's like, oh,
Yes, he did have a translator.
What did he say? Oh, he said E equals MC squared, and then he's He's a
It
really
would have
smart
been
guy.
amazing if the translator was like, he's talking English right now. He's just very bad at speaking. Not a smart man.
But one of my
brain is too big for my body. It's leaking out of my nose.
He's like, what is it? He thinks this is real. I don't think you guys understand.
shit.
He's unaware of what's happening right now.
he's going to murder all of you.
Yeah, he's a borderline handicap in the head. Shouldn't be here. Should be in a hospital. He's threatened. He feels threatened. He will kill someone.
But my favorite, one of my
He
favorite,
raped the craft services table.
one of my favorite matches is one guy had a move with like a snake. He'd wear a sock and it was a snake.
Oh no!
And he puts on this snake sock on his arm.
What a shitty move.
And one of his moves is to like fucking attack the other person with the snake or some shit. Just retarded shit.
Yeah.
But
That's
this,
like something a weird boyfriend would do to his
Yeah.
girlfriend. Like,
yeah.
That is something too that someone from a low-level wrestling league does, and he goes, when I make the WWE, there's going to be a real snake, and it's going to be amazing. And then he's on the WWE, and he's still got the same fucking sock.
yeah. Like, where's your sock, bitch?
Yeah. So then,
I bet when people beat him up, they'd take that off, put it in his mouth.
Oh,
I don't know. But it was a tag
Somebody's
team.
gonna jerk off.
And
in
it was the Great Khali with one of his boys, right? And then, or like I think it was his opponent. Anyways, two guys had a flute.
Was the other guy the Great Khali's partner?
Wait, now it's starting to sound like a gay porno.
Well, hold on. They
so
had
they
a
had
flute.
a flute.
So they had flutes.
a
Was
tall,
there a pussy
retarded
available?
man.
So then, as he goes to attack one of the guys with a snake,
So
you know,
it's
'cause
a
he
guy
does this.
with a Muppet.
It's like the
giant
dodgeball movie.
Retarded man. Okay, and someone playing the flute.
So the Global Gym Purple Cobras.
Yes. so then they're about to attack. The guy with the snake is about to attack one of the guys. But then I think the Great Khali starts with the flute, playing the flute, and then he's like, "Oh no!" He goes
Can
to
he
attack.
play the flute as well as he speaks?
No, he plays the flute better.
He has a translator that goes. What he tried to say was.
So he was playing the flute like a snake charmer, and it
Yeah.
charmed the guy's arm because
Yeah, and
snake
it charmed the guy's arm, and then he was like,
Oh.
"Oh!" And then they eventually they were playing the flute at the same time, and they turned the snake on him, and he was like,
And then-
"No!"
Oh,
So
yeah, ask
I
me again,
did see
Pantelis.
that.
Pantelis, why don't you watch wrestling? Ask me again.
Damn.
So that I think that's the one of the funniest retarded
Yeah.
moments that I've enjoyed.
That is definitely wrestling jumping the shark.
Yeah, because I remember when wrestling was Brian Pillman threatening his own family to kill them with a gun and then shoot himself in the head. And there was the cameras that like, what do we do? He's going to kill himself. Like, wrestling was badass.
Yeah.
Do you think they start doing that though? Because a lot of the wrestlers, like when they retire, since they have like a bunch of concussions, they go mental and the steroids, and they're killing their wives. They were like, we gotta make this more family friendly.
I think it was just for money because they started joining like Peacock and all these other NBC, I think, bought into
Okay.
them. So they just wanted to make it family friendly, but they're diluting the product so much because all they care about, I think, is selling products.
Yeah.
Like T-shirts and shit to kids. But at some point, something's going to have to change. You're going to have to, that market's going to grow up.
Yeah.
And the younger people won't have any of the references, so they won't care. So you're going to need to evolve.
Yeah.
Like, go back to the good old... Bro, there was a wrestler. I think he had just won the championship, and then he went home and like to finish off everything within like a 3-day span, killed his wife, children, and then he killed himself. Like, that was a good fucking storyline.
That's a good run.
Yeah, that was a good run, and he was Canadian too. That was like, that's committing to the bit, you know. Yeah.
God damn.
I'm
And then they
sure,
celebrated
though-
him on Monday. They celebrated him Monday. They said, "Yo, this guy just pulled off what we in the business call the trifecta."
Yeah.
And they celebrated. They
I
had a whole episode
wonder-
just for him. And then 2 days later, they're like, "Oh, maybe he didn't want to get killed." The other people.
Yeah.
So then they backtracked and they made it. They pretended like that episode never aired.
I wonder if, like, as he was murdering his kids, if he was going, I hope Khali doesn't come here with his fucking flute and ruin my legacy.
You better.
Maybe that's why he shot himself. Khali showed up.
Oh no,
he shot the kid
he
and then he was
strangled
like,
himself.
oh.
I think he strangled. He hung himself.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You better sell it. Yeah, it was
That's a dark story.
it was
You
a
know
very
what
dark
I
story.
would have done if I would have found him, especially after he killed his wife and kids? I would have pulled his pants down and put his hand on his dick to make it look like he died of
accident?
autoerotic
Oh, God.
asphyxiation.
What about the rest of them?
But he murdered them and then he jerked off.
Oh
That would
god.
have been rough. What they should, if Vince McMahon was smart, he would have used it as a storyline. One of the people in that locker room murdered Benoit and his family. We're gonna find out through a series of tournaments who.
Oh my god. Nah, that would have been too much piece of shit.
That would have been insane.
Yeah,
that would have been crazy. Because already because there was a storyline at the time where Vince McMahon was killed. His limo was blown up, but he had to come out because people thought it was real.
Oh, he had to come out and go, look, I'm not really dead. They are.
Yeah, he had to exactly.
They are very
Because people
dead.
mixed everything up. They're like, wait, so did he really die? And then this guy's really dead. So he had to come out and be, whoa, no, this is fake.
Yeah.
He really killed people and
I
killed
wonder
himself.
if Vince McMahon for like a minute was like, let's just let them think this is fake. Like not talk about it.
There's no way because you
I
know
don't think
why?
so.
Because they went to CNN, which he hates, like the mainstream media.
yeah.
They went to see wrestlers were speaking out because then they were blaming him. They go, maybe it's because of all the like. For some reason, they blame Vince McMahon or the boss for all the pain you get in the ring, but that's part of your job.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter who owns the network.
Well, they're acrobats.
Yeah, if it's
There's
gonna be
risks.
someone else
Yeah.
owning it, they're gonna go through the same shit.
They go through the same
Like
shit.
in the old days, it ended up that way too.
Yeah.
Like those are, I think now they don't work as much, but for a while they were working like fucking 330 nights a year.
It's still hard. They made it lighter, but wrestling is because it seems fun, but it's
Yeah.
back in the day it was a grueling schedule. That's why people jump ship to WCW because they had the easiest schedule ever.
Yeah.
They'd work 3 days a month and they'd get paid fucking $20 million.
God damn. Yeah, but 330 days and they do a lot of traveling back
Yeah.
and forth, so they're always on
Sucks.
the road.
Yeah, it's not just 330 nights
And you gotta
working.
keep up your physique.
You gotta fucking fly from Philly to Atlanta.
And then
And
drive.
then you gotta go work out.
Because you have to keep up your physique.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you have to be fucking like crazy, like in good shape.
And you have to perform. You can't be tired. You have to perform properly because the other guy's life is in your hands.
Yeah. So, it's
So you have
all-
to sleep on planes.
So
you have
it's
to.
just cocaine, alcohol.
Because you have to stay
steroids.
sharp. Because imagine me and you are wrestling, right? And you're
Yeah.
tired. If you pick me up for a tombstone and you're tired, you don't pay attention.
Yeah.
You could break my neck.
and kill you. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
must
what happened
be-
to Stone Cold.
They must be jealous of
What do you mean?
the fat guys. Like the wrestlers that are like in super good shape.
'Cause they don't
When-
have to maintain.
When they see like a King Kong, like in the old days, King Kong Bundy or Abdullah the Butcher.
But now it's rare. They don't like
Yeah.
fat guys. They really want you to be cut.
But those fat guys
Really?
were amazing.
Stone Cold broke it. You didn't know that?
Stone Cold broke his own neck.
No, yeah, he did it to himself. No, Owen Hart pile drived Stone Cold and didn't do it properly and it broke his
Oh,
neck.
I think I remember that.
And during the match, it was fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
they
think
had
I
to
remember
fuse
that.
it together.
Oof.
And then Owen Hart, though, Austin got his revenge.
Yeah, he got his.
threw him off the
he
top of
fucking
the-
Suge Knighted him.
Yeah, he threw him off the top of the arena and killed him.
Are you
Live
serious?
on a pay-per-view.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Type in Owen Hart death.
I think we've talked about this.
Yeah.
You didn't know this? Yeah, he got his revenge in the end, bro.
Oh wait, is
Stone
that
Cold.
he was supposed to have ropes and shit, and the ropes didn't work, and he just fell to his death?
He didn't find ropes. He found a rattlesnake.
No, but like he was supposed to be tied. The ropes.
Look,
failed or
whatever
some shit.
rumor you want to go with, that's
Oh,
fine.
oh,
But I'm
God.
telling you, the true story is Austin got his revenge.
Yeah.
He gave him a Stone Cold Stunner from on top of the arena, and
Who was this?
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Google Owen Hart death.
Yeah. Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can die wrestling. That's why, kids, don't try any of that shit at home.
Truman Medical Center Hospital Emergency Room, Kansas City, Missouri, United States, in '99.
Exactly.
What
Right.
happened to Owen Hart? He died in '99 due to injuries following an equipment malfunction and fail
Yeah.
from the rafters of
Yeah.
Kemp Arena in Kansas City, Missouri,
He got
United
stunned.
States, during his ring entrance at WWF's Over the Edge pay-per-view.
Oh, he
event.
went over the edge. He took it
Nah.
serious. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen the video of him falling.
No, you never saw that video.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
No, you haven't. That video's been removed from. It's been.
It's been removed from your memory.
Yeah, from the internet. Like, and for
Really?
Yeah, and I think to find that video, you have to do a lot of work, and that's not your style. Yeah, you just heard people talk about it.
No, but I think somebody showed it to me.
No, you don't have any friends.
I,
that will go to that show.
I remember seeing
I think
video
you
of him.
saw a video of the Roadrunner
Yeah,
running
you-
and the coyote
you-
following him. And
yeah,
he
you
fell.
probably saw Mankind falling off the cell.
Yeah. And I realized as I was saying Coyote
I found
Roadrunner, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know who either one of those.
No, I know. I used to watch.
Okay.
I used to watch as a kid. I liked
Okay.
the Looney Tunes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You
Yeah,
knew.
the full thing of the camera cutting to him was only seen in general public that time it happened, and then
they cut it.
yeah. Now I think you could still find reactions online of when it happened. Like you see the beginning, and then it cuts
Yeah.
away. But I
Oh
think
yeah, they probably have
Oh, it's
someone
images.
WWE working
Yeah.
full time.
Yeah, but it's crazy. You don't want to see that. That's the murder. That's the death of someone.
Damn, that's
That's
crazy.
one thing that's weird about the time we live in now. Whenever I'm on Twitter and they're like, "Look at this lady getting beaten up by like fucking 8 thugs,"
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm like, "Why do I want to watch this?"
I was
Like,
telling him
can't-
the same
Yeah,
thing.
I can't do anything to help her.
Bro.
So it's just gonna fucking traumatize me to see this little girl, this
Helpless.
lady, whoever.
I think it's part of a big agenda to desensitize people.
Jesus,
fucking-
but it's making me even more sensitive because
Yeah.
I don't want to see any of it.
Well, eventually you'll see so much of it, you'll be completely desensitized to it. You'll be like, I've seen 800 old ladies get the shit kicked out of them.
And you didn't help any of them.
None of them, bro.
Well,
I was part of the shit kicking.
He's like, you're talking shit about my gang.
He's the one filming.
But you sent me that video.
We're a gang. We're the close to home drivers. We go local when we're a block away from home.
Yeah. That's what you like about those videos. Those women always get beaten up right at the entrance of their building.
Yeah, yeah. That's where it happens, bro. Outside your house. That's where it's gonna happen.
But you had sent me that video, bro, a while back, like a few months ago, of in New York, bro, somebody getting run over.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, twice. They didn't give a fuck. People are losing, in my
At an
opinion.
intersection, it was stopped.
Yeah.
Someone knocked the guy out. He fell on the road, and then another car. He
No.
sees him. He's turning. All right.
No,
And
it was a car that
oh,
knocked
it
him
was
out.
the first
Oh,
and
so
So
first
the,
car.
so the first car got he was turning left,
While the guy's walking.
and the guy was crossing the street, and I guess the guy got angry and he got impatient, hit him with his car. He fell, knocked him out. The guy got knocked
yeah,
out.
he hit his head down. He knocked out, and then the car turns, just runs over his head.
Like a big SUV,
And
like
keeps going.
an Escalade. Yeah, runs over. Is taking a left.
But
turn.
like you can see this whole thing play out. It's like
Yeah.
slow. It's not like a high speed. He looks, the guy falls down. Like as if it was garbage.
It just drives
runs
over him. Oh,
And then the traffic continued.
Jesus, fuck.
yeah, people are. I feel like they're kind of losing their.
Animals.
Yeah, they're losing their humanity a little bit.
Is
which
that what
sad
you
to
tried
see.
to do to that lady in the parking
Yeah.
lot?
No,
You're like, she's not here. I'm still gonna kill her car.
No.
Yeah.
no, that was a car. I thought I was through.
And it was
like I
awkward
said.
when we were ordering too, because he kept acting funny. He's like, "Stop making fun of me, guys. It could happen to anyone." I was like, "No, it can't."
Yes, it could.
No.
Yes, it could.
No.
Well, because it didn't happen to anyone. It happened to you.
But I understand. But that can happen to anyone.
Can it though?
Of course, yes.
And then how come it didn't?
Well, because the whole thing is, it can happen. It can't happen to everyone, but it can happen to anyone.
But it happened to no one.
Go fuck yourself.
Look, what I'm going to suggest for you people to do, especially if you are bilingual, is this summer, July 22nd, 2022, there will be Mike Ward, Sous Écoute live at the Montreal Bell Center. It will be the biggest live podcast on the planet in the histories of this earth. Until we go to Jupiter, this is going to be the biggest live podcast ever. Get tickets at centrebrag.com. Right now, links are in the description. It is going to be a night of pageantry.
The first 3 sections are already sold. Like the 3 levels up are already sold out. So there's just the shitty tickets up top, but they're super cheap.
Get him. It's going to be a fun night.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of jokes being said. Just an experience. The experience of a lifetime this summer during the festival. So you might get tickets for other shows, and then that night you go to the Bell Center. It'll be a good time. MikeWard.ca for all of Mike's tour dates. He is currently touring with Mike Ward Noir, the best tour going in Quebec right now. It's all French. So anywhere he is in Quebec, if there's tickets available, I suggest you get him. You might not expect it, but I'm telling you, you are going to get a crazy-ass pyrotechnic display. Maybe Poseidon coming out dressed as the Phantom of the Opera, performing raves. The Poseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. He's also on Twitch, twitch.tv/theposeidon69. Whenever he remembers, he goes online and plays video games. I myself am PantelisComedy.com, PantelisComedy.com to get all your Pantelis needs fulfilled, and Patreon.com/Pantelis. Thank you guys, and go fuck yourselves.